We may have lost the sun today. Well, it was out for a little bit, but now it's gone. Although it seems like another high pressure system is coming over us here in South George, and the water is pretty calm. So we are going to get the anchor up, and so are Bill and Grace, and we're all going to move 4 miles, I guess it would be east on South George, to the little town of Urzalina. That's actually where Fillip is from, and there's a big festival going on there this weekend. He is having a boat delivered from Portugal, so there's a few moorings there, but he said it should be about 5 to 6 meters of sandy bottom if we want to bring our own boats. And we kind of passed by there the other night. There's a huge stage getting set up. There's gonna be lots of food stands. Might be some more bull running in the streets, it sounds like, but it's definitely gonna be the happening place to be on the island this weekend. So instead of having to take a taxi cab there and back each day and trying to wrangle a taxi like around midnight, who knows if they still run, we're just gonna bring our boats there and get front row seats to the action. Georgie, ready for a party weekend? Get your freak on! Not amused. Well, bye-bye Velas. For now, we are on our way to Urzalina. Bill and Grace actually left just about 20 minutes ago, so a little ahead of us. I was finishing up just a couple of things while we were still getting internet access from the town here. We don't have any local data plans, so if I think I'm going to be away from internet for a few days, sometimes I just like to take care of last minute things. But hopefully that means they already know the prime anchoring spots when we get there. So yeah, there's just a little bit of light wind. We'll see if we can get the sails up. Might be a motor, but the engine turned on great, which is nice. Matt's going to be keeping a close eye on it through this run, and hopefully it's just a really relaxing 4-mile sail there, and then the party starts, I guess. Well, we were able to get the head sail out for about 2 minutes, literally, and then the winds changed, and I'm guessing they died down and we're only feeling apparent wind right now because they're coming directly on our nose. But again, it wasn't going to be a long journey. We can actually already, I believe, see Bill and Grace anchored there. You can see like a little mast around this area. That's them. So, yeah, we tried, but there will be other opportunities to sail later. I think in about 5 days we might be heading back to Tercera. So hopefully the winds will be kind of behind us for that, and we can have like a nice 50-mile sail there. But for now, we are just gonna motor to our friends and to the festival. We just got the anchor down, and now Matt is in the dinghy and driving around, sticking his head in the water with his goggles to check on the anchor and make sure that it looks like it's in sand and that it's buried in deep. Bill and Grace look like they found a nice sandy patch of probably about 25 feet of water, so they were really lucky. We were next to some moorings, but we know after being here multiple times that no one is ever on them. So hopefully we won't have to worry about any other boats coming in too close to us. But hopefully Matt comes back with the verdict that the anchor looks good and that we can stay. Or at least that we don't have to re-anchor, because this is never fun in an area we're really close to like rocks and caves and other boats. So I'm just really hoping that it's set the first time. Not good?
No. Just sitting on rock.
Well, shit, we're sitting on rocks, so I'm guessing he's going to go a little further in and look for sand. I'm just hoping that whatever spot we find wouldn't put us on top of Bill and Grace. And if we can't find anything here, unfortunately I think we're gonna have to motor back to Velas, which would really suck. There's a meeting of the dinghies going on behind me, so I don't know what Bill and Matt are talking about, but we're swinging now kind of close to these rocks behind us anyway, so I'm starting to wonder about this spot. Unfortunately, it's so pretty and I really want to stay because they're going to have a huge party here tonight, but I really don't want the boat to drag into rocks. But Georgie's chill. She's like, I don't care what's going on.
It's not our greatest feat of seamanship so far, but it looks like it's going to do for the night. Right now, our anchor's over here. It is wrapped around a boulder, a massive, probably 4 foot by 4 foot by 3 foot tall boulder. Weighs them sure enough. Wrapped tightly, we back down at about 3,000 RPM. There was zero movement on it whatsoever. Again, not one of my favorite ways to do it. But then it's led back around another one as well. We're pretty secure. We're going to keep a good eye on it all night long. There shouldn't be any wind, shouldn't be any swells really, besides what you see right now. That was just a boat just went past. Should be okay. So.
And the moorings?
Oh yeah, the moorings. So I did dive on the mooring over here. Well, stuck my head in the water and looked at them, and it's just a small little concrete block about this big, definitely made for just a little fishing boat type of thing, day anchorage for fishing boat type of thing. So nothing really that we want to be on either. I think this is our best position for right now. We'll keep an eye on it all night long. Keep the lights on, keep an eye on it, keeping the ignition ready to go in case we have to.
Not too much sangria.
Yeah, not too much sangria, but as many ramps, and the fact that it's littered with large boulders as well. The chain is doing its proper job wrapping around them right now. Horrible for the galvanized finish of the chain, but whatever. It's for tonight, just tonight. We're going back tomorrow.
I thought we were staying through tomorrow night too.
No,
okay.
Not happening.
So I'm going to sit out here for a little bit on anchor watch while Matt's napping. Still haven't had the anchor down for too long to see how things are going to work out, so we just want one person out here kind of looking at what's going on. So while I'm sitting here and waiting for the nightly festivities to begin, I decided to take some of the whitefish, I can't remember the name of it, that we caught the other day when we were out with Bill. And because we had those really good fish frittatas with like Phillip's family friends the other night, I wanted to try and recreate that or do some kind of a fish patty. Didn't have any kind of instruction, cookbook, guidebook, YouTube video. So I just shredded a bunch of potatoes, cooked the fish up a little bit, put it together with some salt, pepper, garlic, rosemary, and thyme, and then just fried it up in a pan. It came out not too bad. Can't tell if the center is quite cooked enough, but it had been on the pan forever. So we'll just see how it goes. And I am going to, there's lots of little boats going back here dropping people off, kind of surprising. I'm going to pre-game it just a little bit. We found out instead of juice boxes at the stores here, they carry little wine boxes. Just a pull tab right there. Enjoy your 250 milliliters of wine, which is very, very big glass. Yeah, and just wait for everyone to kind of get ready to go to shore around 7 tonight. What do you think you're doing? You think you're gonna sneak in and eat my little fish patty? Huh? Think again. Someone would not leave me alone when I was cooking tonight. And I got so scratched up at the stove because like she was just all over my leg trying to get me to feed her the extra fish. Isn't that right? I don't think you're gonna like it now it's all salted and flavored. Try a little bite. So the verdict is in now that I've had time to test everything here in front of me. My fish cake's here. The fish actually turned out really nice. I marinated it in a little bit of lime juice just before I stuck it in the pan to slightly cook it. The potatoes I had grated and cooked for like 2 or 3 minutes before mixing them up, but it was not enough because the outsides are nice and crispy, but the inside is absolutely raw. So I really don't know how flat you're supposed to make them to like thoroughly cook them, or just throw them in an oven and bake them for 30 minutes, which will probably be what happens to the other leftover too. But you know, for now, it works for me. And the rosemary and thyme that I added turned out really good. Do you find fishies, Georgie? Mm-hmm. Gonna crawl right through me? So we've run over to Bill and Grace's boat so we could all go in together, and Phillip was over here for a little bit, told us that basically the party isn't starting until 10:30 tonight. That's what time the band goes on. But Matt and I thinking that maybe 8 or 8:30 is when it started. We haven't eaten yet and we're getting kind of hungry, so we came over to Calico Skies, bummed a glass of wine off of Bill and Grace, and now we're all gonna head in and grab some food, probably have some beer or sangria, and just hang out until the party starts in about 2 hours.
Somehow we make this really difficult. Oh, that's perfect, man.
Here we go.
Look at that, it's laying against the thunder just right.
The nightly festivities were kicked off by parades, with groups of locals ranging from little children through adults, dancing and singing to choreographed music. From what we could gather from the first group, it looked as if they were singing a tribute to the town of Velas and the local and famous cheese produced on the island.
Ai, bela, linda princesa, és o queijo, a capital. Amizade sobre a mesa, a semana cultural.
Are you guys ready to jam up for this Portuguese festival?
Yes. Oh, I thought we were posing.
Yeah, I was posing for a camera.
I did not realize it was a video.
You're such posers.
We are
Why do I ever take
posers.
photos anymore? That's a good point.
We're beyond
Very
that.
good point.
I don't think this is gonna be nearly as impressive as the last
I don't
one.
see little cheese.
But Grace
balls.
said be optimistic, so well.
Yeah, it's a little sad, but we put ourselves like right at the starting line for the next band so that as soon as they go by us, we can go get food somewhere. because Matt and I still have not had dinner, and we want to be around for when the band starts soon. So,
Did you say we as in it was our decision?
we,
it was not my
I
decision.
made the decision. I decided.
Jessica
for
is
everybody.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Good. I'm back.
Grapes.
Yeah.
Blueberries.
What am I allergic to? What am I allergic to?
This is for wine country.
Hydrangea. Hydrangeas.
I think it's cocaine.
What am I allergic to?
Great, I see flowers.
I think it's hydrangeas actually, though.
It's like, oh my god,
What did they give you, Grace? I don't know yet. Something wrapped up. Yeah, it looks like a scroll.
You're probably just going.
I'm gonna be like sneaking up a storm now, yeah.
See.
Oh, it is. Blue hydrangeas.
Now, I don't know what that says.
We're gonna say it says blue hydrangeas.
Land of the...
Is it the song made this thing, I wonder?
Yeah.
So, now we can get over dinner. Now we can figure out what they were saying. I like that.
Awesome.
Alrighty, let's go get some coffee and food. Yeah.
The next morning, we were invited back for an early lunch at the man cave, where Phillip's family and friends showed us their amazing hospitality once more.
Kind of looks like in different lighting and pictures.
Now we're going to quick take a look at today's catch from the guys this morning. They went out at 6 a.m. to start fishing all this.
That's a lot of fish.
Think you could ever do that?
I think it's more fish than I caught my entire life right there. I like this guy.
That one's pretty. Is that a Spanish mackerel?
That's what I thought it was too, a mackerel.
Mackerel?
No mackerel to me.
Yeah. Very nice spread.
When our meal was finished, we were piled into trucks and brought to Phillip's father-in-law's house to look at the personal farming he does on the land. And everything he grows is not for profit, but shared with family and friends.
Off of just, it looks like it's just like 3 trees or 4 trees.
I know, there's just the figs everywhere. Every little branch is full of them. And this one looks almost ripe here, but gosh, there's so many.
What do you do with all those bananas? Oh, more grapes. Yeah, more grapes.
Wow.
Gosh. Grandly.
Yeah.
It's a very nice farm. Oh, got more grapes here too. Producing wine.
That is a ton of bananas.
It's a ton of everything.
Yeah, it's a ton of bananas.
Grace is getting lost in the fig tree. So big.
Pretty cool in here.
It is. It's like a jungle.
And it smells so good.
It does.
I'm gonna grab my hair. I love it. It's so cool. I would just put a chair here and sit here.
I know.
Right? Like this is where I would want to sit here and relax.
And just have a glass of wine and read a book.
It's nice. It smells good.
Smells good. This farm just keeps on going right here. There's a wall of, I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, maruca, but I think in English we know them as passion fruits. There's a nice big plump one right here. We always see that being made into beverages here. There's chickens and hens and oranges and just everything, and it's all self-sustaining. None of this is being sold to anyone. It's just for friends and family to enjoy, which is awesome.
It looks beautiful back here. Okay. So just this is how they bring it down, yeah.
You still use it?
That's so cool.
We found the distillery?
Yeah, we still use
Well, it's
it.
funny, I've seen like the,
What time of year do you do it?
real production.
Totally a self-sustaining place here. This is awesome. These guys get together almost every day. And each of them provides something. Some of them go fishing. Some of them have the gardens and they bring fruits and vegetables. Others do cooking and cleaning. So I'd probably say about 8 out of 10 of them are retired. And so this is just kind of what they do with their time, which is, I mean, really the ideal thing to do, like once you stop working, I think. So these guys got it figured out.
Eggs over there, honey. We get eggs. Those are fresh eggs.
Yeah, we were offered to take some of these guys
Fresh eggs, honey.
fresh eggs home.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the chickens.
Yeah.
We can be like that French guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is there a Monica around sitting on the bench here?
Yeah, I don't know what.
And now we get to take some eggs
they're, like, cooking
home
up.
fresh from these guys. We're going to be taking home some fresh plantains. I don't even know if our boat can hold as much food as they want to give us here. I think there's going to be like a crate of potatoes that ends up in the truck with us as we're leaving here.
They don't sell any of it. They just
I
give
know.
it away. So
It's just, it's all
you look
for
at how large of a farm this is, how much stuff they
really
actually
big.
have.
It still amazes us how chance encounters, through us, or even friends of ours, can lead to such unforgettable experiences. An excuse to visit an island we had never given a second thought to, and a group of friends that brought us in as if we had always belonged. Not knowing anything about São Jorge before our arrival, we were now ending our time here knowing what a hidden gem it really is. Vastly unspoiled, with life moving at a much quieter pace. We were so thankful to be able to experience it through the eyes of a local, and for just a few days, become a little Azorian ourselves. Next time on MJ Sailing.
So we came back to Angra for one kind of major reason, because they have actually a immigration office here, and we're going to talk to them about getting a one-year resident visa. But we figure we might as well at least give it a shot, because it'd be just awesome to be able to stay here for the year.
I don't think I've ever been in a place that I've wanted to sail more and haven't been able to. This is definitely not the best light for this. I'm gonna have to wait till I'm out of the red light district, because what the heck is going on with my camera?